I think I already messed it up.
No! I'm missing. Now I see it on the stream. No.
We could hear you though. So welcome to another episode of Tabletop Throwdown.
Tabletop Throwdown. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Let me get Tim's face back in the world.
I'm stuck in the void.
Tim, what mission are we playing and who's playing? And tell all that stuff while I'm
Sure.
doing
All
this.
right. We are playing Crossing the Lines, which is the crazy deploy some stuff in the middle, deploy nowhere else, basically, because it's it is a mission where you secure the middle of the map, but you also get to deploy up to 75 points of your stuff just in the middle of the board, which for some factions can be quite terrifying for your opponent. Um, One of the biggest things about it, though, is other than that middle zone where you can deploy, everywhere else on the map that's not a deployment zone is an exclusion zone. So like you basically can't go outside of that. So a lot of the forward deployment skills really lose a lot of their kick. The mission itself involves both end of game and end of round scoring. So in the middle of the map, there are dead zones, and the dead zones themselves are the spaces between the middle deployment zone and the normal kind of 12-inch deployment zone that you're normally used to. You want to dominate both of them if you can. That checks at the end of game round, and you can score each round for that. At the end of the game, if you can dominate both, there's an extra 2 in it for you. And then finally, at the end of the game, there are 2 antenna that you can grab. Each of them is worth a point. So if you dominate a dead zone all rounds, that is 1. If you dominate both all 3 rounds, that's sorry. First thing I said was 3. If you dominate both for all 3 rounds, it's 6. And then 2 more for dominating both at the end of the game, and then 2 more for having both of the antenna. It's generally, from what I can see, a pretty low scoring set of objectives because it's really hard to do all of it, right? The antennas are far away from each other, and dominating both dead zones, unless you really run over people, can be very difficult. Um, I definitely think that things to really call out is that so the dead zones themselves, not the dead zone, the middle deployment zones are the most unique thing about the mission. In the middle of the map, there's a 4-inch deployment zone for both players, right next to each other. However, each of the 4-inch deployment zones is on the side of the map away, like further away. So normally it goes deployment, dead zone, deployment, deployment, dead zone, deployment when going across. So it's kind of staggered. What this allows you to do is have some of those really dangerous fast units in the middle of the map, and they get to immediately jump and do their work.
The dead zone is all the area between both deployment zones. So everything that is not a deployment zone is a exclusion/dead zone.
So forward deployment has no purpose here. The answer is no.
Tim is echoing and sounds like the voice of God. That's good to know.
It's probably when I'm talking to Discord. You need to probably mute me in Discord, is my guess.
Talk to Discord real quick.
Hello.
You're totally right.
We were testing something. You guys are singing, or am I singing?
Oh no, that was me testing something else. I see what happened.
Okay. So the other thing about the kind of middle deployment zones is that you can only have 75 points. So you're not going to be seeing like the really big tags show up there, but you could see Achilles. That's pretty terrifying.
75 points buys you a lot in N5.
Certainly, I'm just saying the really big ones.
No, you're right. It doesn't get you an avatar, it doesn't get you a cutter, it doesn't get you a Marut.
Doesn't even get a lot of them. Like I'm pretty sure that's more than like a blue wolf or the mecha So, like a lot of the ones that are kind of all round aggressive tags, I think are priced pretty heavily nowadays.
Okay.
But you could
Okay.
certainly get there are a number of them that you could get a gecko, have a good time.
So it wouldn't be an episode of Tabletop Throwdown if I didn't have some auditory issues. I sorry guys, you aren't going to be able to hear the players. I have a audio software that's supposed to capture things differently so I can adjust the levels independently, but it manages to just delete people's sounds.
That's too bad.
So you'll just have to listen to Tim's dulcet voice while you could get
Happy
a
to be here.
you could get a Maggie in there. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of is Maggie's around there, right?
Is there a 75-point Maggie? My
Oh, is
God.
there not? I don't know. It's been a minute.
I just no. I guess like you said, N5 you can get a lot of stuff. Maggie, yeah, 71 to 72. That's wild. I mean, I can think of very few things that would actually no. That's just a different tool. Like being able to just mind dispenser things immediately sounds pretty great, but also
Yeah,
like
Maggie's not who you want in the middle.
right. I will say playing this as tack felt great. I got to abuse a lot of people with that. Just like, oh, dog warriors. One, two, three. All right, let's see how you do. Well, not just that, especially more so, we've been seeing this kind of influx of troop profiles in recent days that I've talked about a little bit. There are different profiles that are like line troopers that have a template in limited camo. And so, like things like the Gudan or the Rokat that all have like some sort of template that can be kind of a more of a point defense kind of thing.
Sure.
Um, those are very useful here as kind of expendable. Like you hold those as your reserve to place it next to whatever they put in the middle, just to be like, "All right, I have a flamethrower, bud."
Yeah, so this the two missions I put together for them to build a list for was this one, crossing lines, and the critical intervention, which has a similar um like 65 points can go in the armory if you're the second player type thing. Uh,
Yeah,
which 9 times out of 10, especially that one forces it on the second player. I think you want to be chaff. I think this one you could obviously get an Achilles in there and do some work. But having cheap dudes with templates or jammers or stuff like that is very, very useful. Or get your flash bots in there and your repeater net is already,
internet's a great
yeah.
inclusion for sure. Um,
Um,
it also flips some of the normal things that you'd want kind of on its head. Like everyone's used to bringing two Morans because they had infiltration and repeater nets. Like, all right, well, infiltration feels much worse on these missions.
yep.
Um, it's hard, but that being said, I really enjoy like when I saw the ITS book the first time. I was so excited to see such a drastically different mission than what we like. This is one of the most like skewed weird missions in the book.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's who's blue? Looks like
OccamsTaser Ramah.
Rama. Okay. Um, I do feel like this is the least or the most what's the word, controversial
Yeah,
mission. I do feel there's a pretty large portion of people who think this should not be a tournament mission.
I mean, luckily you're not rolling to see what random mission you get, right? I love that it's an option for
Sure.
tournament makers. Um, and while I can definitely see people's frustration, it's not that like they've put some pretty serious limitations. There are some things that will make it hard, but I think every faction has something they can use to kind of slow things down.
Sure.
Some more successfully than others. Um, yeah, should be fun. We'll
All
see
right.
if what people are tossing in the middle.
Yeah, let me bring up who's going first,
Rama, 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 Rama.
which is maybe this list. No, this is the Hawk list. There's the Rama list.
The Ramah list is also the Hawk list. Just saying.
Huh?
The Ramah list is also the Hawk list. Just saying.
No.
Isn't it? Aren't they Haqqislam?
No. Haqqislam has Saladin with inspiring leadership.
I mean, that is different.
Yeah, so I got that list up. We've got it started with Ye Old Gulamis. Um, they're great. They're line troops.
Yep. I mean, those first four slots, I believe, are a pure link. Um, because the Zaya didn't count as Gulams, and then Layla normally has the double typing. Yeah, she's Gulam as well. So one, two, three, four. Does he have? Where's the Beast Hunter in Group 2? Weird choice to have him in Group 2, because he could just link in that. Like if you're going second, just to like keep the Panzer up.
Yeah. Sorry, I was messing with camera things.
You're
Uh,
fine.
so yeah, two Gulams, the NCO one, which is pretty ubiquitous with the grenade launcher and smoke grenade launcher and NCO. A lieutenant, does he have a duplicate anywhere?
Nope.
Nope.
But like he also doesn't have an extra command token, so it could be Tariq, could be a lot of things here.
Okay. Layla Sharif is a combat instinct killer hacker who also has carbonite, so has hacking
And
options.
firewall all the time.
Yeah, so has hacking options against Hujuma what's its
Hackers
hackers and all of them really
and
hackers
HI,
and
yeah.
HI. So
One of
they
the most improved profiles. Like she costs 2 more points now, but gaining carbonite and firewall is a big win.
stealth was what I was thinking of. She could
Oh,
combat
but yeah, you
instincts.
can't sneak around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And she could target any hackable guy. Um, I think she's great for that. She's also got a pretty decent gun on a
Yes,
pretty
Wolves fine.
mediocre chassis.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Finally has EM mines and decharges, so it does a lot of
Sure.
kind of incidental stuff. Like if you're
Does
moving her around, you can often just
so
protect yourself.
so of note, Pichian just asked. So no, her firewall is not on a tin bot. It's
Oh
on her
yeah.
hacking device. So it only applies ever to her. And only if she's using the hacking device, right? If she resets,
Yeah.
bless you. I don't think
Well,
it works.
um, that doesn't sound right
It's in
because a
parentheses
tin bot,
under the killer
a
hacking
tin,
device.
but a tin bot firewall still protects you when you reset.
Right, but it specifically says that this is one of those cases where I think CB didn't think like flesh out because I don't think the killer hacking device has text on it that says if it says firewall, this applies always. Whereas
I
Tinbot, it has to write out what firewall does, right?
I hate the idea that that is the case, but maybe.
Sorry, I can't help it. Then we have Tariq. Oh, I skipped the
I
Xaden.
mean,
Marksmanship.
and he's the big gunner of the team, right?
He's a he himself is not particularly big. His gun is very accurate though. Marks
Yes.
marksmanship. He's gonna get +1 ballistic skill from
He'll
that
be
link.
BS 13.
Okay.
His relationship. He also has BS Deck Shock, Command Instinct, and Warhorse. Warhorse actually does work against other Hawk players. There's a lot of BS minus just kind of scattered nowadays.
Sure. Sure. Um,
Um, like, although does he have any? I'm just gonna peek at the list. I don't think so offhand. Oh, we will see a Janissary that's gonna be relevant later. So there
okay.
you are.
Then we have Tariq and is this a link too? Tariq Kwarj, is that just
Yep,
a
he's doing
duo?
2 duos. They're
Gotcha.
both pure duos. The Mukta. Oh man, yeah. So the Tariq Doctor is just like absolutely a hammer. Those guys can kill a lot of stuff. Certainly, there's a danger of having like low wound count on the Kawars, but like they're immune armed nowadays. So you can get a lot done, and they're fast. They jump 9 because they're both super jump. They're just gonna go places.
For sure.
Um, and then the other link is I would call resilient. The Mukhtars. Those guys have just been doing work since the beginning of time. Ever since Rama was a thing, they've been a workhorse of the faction, I think.
They're not
And
particularly durable, right? Armor 2,
the
effectively 2
NWI
wounds.
mimetism, yeah, like they have. You're right that they can just be shot at, but they have 2 wounds mimetism, and that goes a long way.
Sure.
And they're fast.
Uh,
Um,
they're not going to use their
but
forward deployment in this mission.
sadly, no. But I will say, like, the perfect answer to fighting other Hawk players, right? Like that Mukhtar Red Fury is going to just ace whatever it points at because it's all low armor broadly.
Sure. Sure.
And then the hacker itself being BTS 6 with 14 is also a gunfighter with BS 13 rifle light shotgun. Like they're just adaptable. They do a lot of different things you need them to. I've always liked them a lot, and
Uh,
everyone has templates.
and then we got a flash pulse bot. It's an order. It's a repeater in the midfield if you want it in this mission. Um, he's got 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
I always forget some factions can do that.
For a while, they used that as their balancing. Like we know the faction's not very good, so we'll give you 3 flashball spots.
It's pretty good. Then we have a how do you say
Tuareg.
this? Tuareg.
Tuareg.
My brain went weird. Had decided to
Hey,
add
Red
extra
Baron.
vowels in there.
That's Clay, right? If I'm
Yeah.
correct. Hey, Clay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I
Wow.
missed your hi earlier.
Tisk tisk.
Now the question is, was he 6'7" before 6'7" was cool? Or is
Was it
that
cool? Was it ever cool?
6'7"? Yes, it's cool.
Wow. 8 9. Move on. All right.
Toreg is your kind of olden days TO camo bro with the camouflage, infiltration, Mem 6, surprise attack, terrain total, hidden deployment, stealth, and infiltration.
It's kind of like the old school. Like every TO model had those skills, right? Like
Yep, yep. Considering
it's
that was
good.
your high school football number, yes. Well,
I you gotta give him that credit. Borden.
it's fair. Uh,
I wonder
I
if
bet he got
that'll
a lot of hat
be.
tricks in that.
Is
Uh,
there anything new about those guys? Not really, right? They're just
this guy's got a
always been from
firewall
PS11.
too.
But that's new. That's a good
Killer hacker
change.
with a firewall. It's not bad.
Oh, and SMG. They probably are a lot cheaper because of that SMG.
Mm,
Because they definitely used to have like rifles like everyone else.
sure.
Okay.
So that's combat group 1 with 10 solid regular orders. Group
Hmm.
2 has, I'm going to start on the bottom because the top's where all the meat is. Um, so he's got a war core, he's got 2 flash pulse remotes, he's got a beast hunter, which is 9 points and a template in the middle of the field. So
No, no. This is the FTO. 9 points at home with mimetism.
it could go in the middle of the field because it's crossing lines.
Sure. Although I will say I already see it did not. So.
Oh, okay.
But no, I actually agree with you a lot there. I think it really should have just been hanging out up there somewhere.
Yeah, because it pays. The other profiles are so much more expensive, mostly due to camouflage and forward deployment.
Well, I think there's also something to be said that like, what are you expecting? Like, you know your opponent, right? What are you expecting to see from a vanilla Hawk player? Probably some mutts. So there's probably some jammer stuff going on. Probably a lot of midfield chicanery, and the Beast Hunter deals with a lot of that. Like he's got stealth, so he can actually get to the mutt, so it's not just like him getting jammed. He's got
Sure.
super jump and melee, so like he can just win whatever fight he takes, and he's got a template. Like I really would have put him just in the middle, just hidden somewhere. He doesn't have to like move around and do stuff. Just be a danger where you limit your opponent from putting stuff down.
I always expect it to be impetuous, and it's not.
No man, they are a primely priced model.
All right, we got Carmen and Batard as kind of the main meat of Group 2. They go
People,
fast.
and they are proper murderers. They are worse now because it used to be that she could use her
Heavy
plus burst
pistol
pistol.
and CC,
Yeah,
yeah.
but DA is nothing to scoff at.
CC attack -6, natural born warrior. CC 22 is pretty solid. Um,
I liked it when she had martial arts better.
they both can go dogged, so they're kind of getting that second wound at the cheapest you can get that second wound at.
Yeah,
Um, that's really cheap for the two of them. Is
and booty.
17 total? Jesus.
They're incredible. Did you roll booty on Carmen? Mim 6? Excellent, excellent. Have fun.
uh,
Oh, that's even more terrifying, right?
mm-hmm.
Her getting Mim 6 is a huge deal.
All right. There's going to be a lot of green markers on this field.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the so other list is deploying. So let me bring that one up. This is vanilla Haqqislam, because apparently if I just say
Oh.
Haqqislam, Tim doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying that technically Ramah is also Haqqislam.
Sure, but I would never call it Haqqislam.
I would. You may continue.
Thank you for allowing me to continue.
Can't help.
Like I'm not the one who can mute you. Uh, Merry Christmas. We have Saladin. I don't think I've seen a Hawk list that hasn't brought Saladin since Saladin got inspiring leadership. It's just so good and so fun to be like, I'm bringing all the weenies, but they're regular, so I don't care.
And on top of that, like, there are moments where I would seriously pop him out to take a shot with that emitter. Just having albedo
Sure, he's got albedo -6 and
triangulated fire.
that's less relevant,
If
right?
you can dodge him out on an inspiring leadership like shared lieutenant order, and
Well,
then like take a shot, that'd be hilarious.
he's got Strategos as well, so you're not normally saving that. I mean, I'm not, at least. I know some people do.
So I
Uh,
have seen, and this is something I really agree with, high level players for like Caledonia or the inspiring leadership factions choose to not convert at the start of a turn. Like, I am using this to move forward people this turn. And I actually think that's a
Saladin's
hugely heads up play.
Saladin's the only one who can Strategos it, though. I think he's the only one with Strategos and inspiring leadership, right? The other ones have to use it that way, is my point.
Maybe it's just him then, but regardless, that's a huge head up play for him, right? Like that you would consider not doing that too specifically.
Right. The
Coordinate.
potential upside is you quote unquote gain 3 orders instead of 1. Does Joan have Strategos?
No, she's not. What we're talking about is that like other. Well, no, but sorry. Yeah, no. We were talking about other inspiring leadership leaders not having also strategos, so they don't convert the order. Because if you have the combination of both skills, you would strongly be incentivized to not convert it to move 4 units instead of just the one order you get from turning it green.
Yeah, I convert it because I'd rather have an extra order on, my gunfighter at full burst.
I mean, but you get the choice every turn. There'll be sometimes you're like, I just need to move people.
Sure.
I just need people in zones.
Yeah,
Especially like
especially
this.
yes, yeah, for sure. A zone control mission, that free coordinated order that you get with inspiring leadership is very valuable. Um, but he's not going to be spending orders much otherwise, right? He's going to be in the back. Almost all of his
You need to have a
value is passive.
specific type of threat to want to utilize him
Mm-hmm.
actively. Like I said, the only thing I really comes to mind is either like a tag or something that you can shoot at 40 inches with your emitter, or something with MSV that you want to just like it out of
Right. If there was a
the deal.
Marut, that would be a great target, right?
Hmm.
MSV
Or, or
tag.
or even something like a Swiss. Like you could coordinate fire Emerat to get
Sure.
through the negative, right? Or emitter.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's like an exciting idea to fight a Swiss specifically, but I think in a pinch, you're like if you have nothing else.
I would not be risking my Saladin for that, but it's an option. Okay, so he's got 4 irregulars in group 1, or would
As you
normally.
should.
Um, but the Warcore, the Seiche, and the 2 Delami, they're regular because of Saladin, and it's great. Delami are great. I actually really like when they're regular like this, instead of standing them up and be like, fight me, I normally tuck them in a corner in the midfield and be like, if you come around this corner, I have a shotgun. Enjoy.
I think that the way I would try to use that more is to set them up to do horizontal sight lines,
Sure.
like where I only see you if you really maneuver, so I like ruin your big time spent
Mm-hmm.
in theory. But yeah, I definitely don't stand them up to just like I fight the world. They will not win.
So he's got 2 of those guys. He did. Yeah, they gain camo. I was debating whether the infiltration cost was worth it, but they also have camo on those.
Yeah,
So
it's all upside.
it's all upside. He has a Nauf multi
Turns out
sniper.
still good. First 3 multi snipe with surprise attack on that first go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to argue. We are now. I see it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You
So
catch that?
yeah, the player showed us where his thing was, and I think that was his reserve. So we're gonna blast through this kind of quickly now.
We're almost
Um,
done.
almost done. Seiche is a great irregular order, gets booty. Climbing plus is a specialist that starts up the field normally. Not in this mission,
CJ
but
will
normally.
Sage.
A Booktar, a book.
That one is worth taking a moment because I feel like we see a lot less of this guy.
I feel like I never
Um,
saw a lot of him.
that's what I'm saying. Like as in like compared
Oh,
to
sure, sure,
most
sure,
of the
sure, sure,
products,
sure, sure.
which is it's. I think it was more indicative of how good, um, just generally the Haqqislam, like the assassin profiles were that you didn't see this guy because he's really cranked for what he has. Although Super Jump, I think, really helped him out
He's
in the new edition.
real expensive. 52 points is a lot. And
Absolutely.
I'm not seeing anything that makes me scream out, oh, this is why. Right?
MSV1 and Mimetism and
Uh-huh.
Super Jump with like a good gun. And then he also has tack aware. Like he has it all. He does everything you want. He's tough as nails because he's armor 4.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and he jumps around. What is it, 8 or is he 3 inches? Yeah, he sorry. Dodge plus 2 is not jump, so
No, it's 8.
he moves 8. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he can move 8, dodge 4 if he needs to get around corners.
sure.
He's a great gunfighter. Um, and the fact that this one's the parachutist,
Mm-hmm.
just solid, especially in a zone control mission.
He can't pop in on the zones in this one. Those zones are exclusion zones.
True,
So
but he has tack aware, so
he
he
did
can
lose
come in and
some
then walk in.
stock there, but yeah. We got a Fide, who's the only way to get out of your deployment zones in this mission
Yeah,
specifically. Um,
which we did not see. Instead, the impersonator just went into the middle of the map.
well, he's going second, right? So that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
We got a war core, a regular war core, and then group 2 is another Layla Sharif. We already talked about her.
She's really good.
I believe she pure links with the Janissary, or is that a
This
different
is
fact?
vanilla. I doubt they have
Okay.
any hot words, keywords.
He's got a Janissary HMG with the BS attack -3. You mentioned this earlier. Janissary's points are all in its stats, right? BS 14,
Hmm.
Fizz 14, Whip 14, Arm 4, BTS 4, Vita
They do
2.
it all.
They got the numbers. And then we got a couple Odalisques. I don't know what these guys are supposed to do, but they're in the faction and
Well,
he's bringing them.
they are now super cheap for what you get. Like in this one, it gives the SD to the Janissary, but also, do they have a specialist in there or no?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh.
Do they just have it natively?
I
No.
mean, one has a disco baller, but the other one is just a boarding shotgun.
Yeah, with the
It's
plus
plus burst,
burst.
but I guess they're just template monkeys. They just like brr, brr, brr.
They're a little weird in that their CC is all in their weapon question mark. Their para CC weapon is -9
And natural board.
and natural born. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not
Disco baller is surprising. I think you could. I think I would have liked to see instead of the boarding shotgun a paramedic.
sure. We got then 2 mutts. These guys are cheap, normally irregular, but Saladin makes them regular. He's got the boarding shotgun jammer and the chain rifle jammer, which will be great in the midfield if that is indeed where he has them. And then he has Zuleika, one of the biker twins, uh, also regular because of Saladin. 12 points, goes fast, and I think they've already started.
They're about to.
So this is on stream. Boop, boop.
Let's stop a moment. Let's get these grid lines out of here. If we're doing some movement.
All right, looks like we have Carmen and Batard moving out on the right here. What side is this? I'm never going to keep these straight. This is Ramah.
Yeah. All right. He immediately just like said, "All right, Ghazi, try me," and just is trying to avoid getting jammered.
Okay, so midfield has both Ghazis, has his Fide, has a Delami.
When he's forcing a difficult choice, where it's either do you just take the jammer from the jammer, or do you take the Panzerfaust from the Panzerfaust?
Oh, did the Panzerfaust fire as well?
That's what he said. He's revealing the Delami who's standing, who sees her when she moves out
Okay,
on the upper level there.
sure.
Oh, and apparently now sees. Yep. All right. I see the base. Their base. So I think
So,
dodge is the correct answer here, but also I don't know if I would have moved out to see Nauf.
I mean, he barely sees now. If he might not have
Thought about it. Sure.
expected that. Um, so we're waiting on dice here. Dodge is on a 7.
Seven's not bad.
A 9 will beat it though, whatever that 9 is from.
Well, it'll miss. Oh, if that's Nauf, it won't miss.
Doesn't Nauf have?
He's on 60. I would have corrected them, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's on 60.
I'm like, he's pretty likely to hit there.
Six survives.
All right.
He
She.
he could choose Dogged after the jammer, right?
Yeah, he could see the results of all the rolls before he decides.
You do get to see the jammer before you choose Dogged or not. Just so you know, you're not obliged to make the choice yet. Oh, I missed that. You may continue.
Jammer failed,
This
it
guy's
sounds
revealed.
like. This one.
Oh, he decided. Oh, I missed which one. Okay. So many Delami. They're just everywhere. Oh, I see him now. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky.
uh,
All right. Hey, I'm going to take a step away for a moment.
sure.
My wife just finished cooking dinner. Let me see if I can just bring it back downstairs.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'm going to speed eat. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Looks like we have an irregular order being spent on Carmen again. I guess he's trying to exhaust the jammer uses. Batard's moving up as well. I guess he could use up the. Okay, so the Delami's dodging, saving that ammo. Did not see Carmen. Um, okay, Ghazi's chain rifling and now is shooting. And she's just chain rifling the Ghazi. And is trench hammering him. That's I mean, that's a lot of effort into a. Um, so now hit, and Carmen is dead. Uh, but now we have to see if the trench hammer's hitting. Here's the two chain rifles. I think he's dead, anyways. They're figuring out the roles for the trench hammer. That's a very dead mutt. Uh, Batard also took a wound. Doesn't really matter. He's disconnected, which is a null state and won't be able to move anyways. Yeah, that does feel like a lot. She just lost Carmen and Batard for a singular mutt. Um, but he might have follow-up plans that make a lot more sense. If he's looking to take out Nauf, for example, and just wants to clear the way for the Mukhtar, maybe? Not sure. It looks like we're getting an order on the Zayden. Who's going to see Nauf? Nauf be shooting. Just outside of 32 inches is rough for the Zayden. So sevens versus a 13 here. He's pretty much hoping for a crit. Did not get the crit. So the sniper hit. He gets two saves. Zayden has 2 armor, so +5, so it was on 10s, and he rolled a 12. Yeah, that's rough. His dice the other way, he would have gotten one hit through on Nauf had he been in good range. Looks like Quaraj and Tariq are moving out. He's following up a move with the dodge just to try and utilize the dodge plus inches. Tariq's dodge is a 4. Doctor is an 8. They both get their extra movement. So he's just pushing up. He's again getting into mutt territory. He could go around the mutts pretty easily. The mutt, I should say. Probably planning on using super jumping. I expected him to go up a bit more because Nauf is behind this tower right here, so he could have jumped up and seen this mutt. I think is what I would thought he was going after. But he might just be running past him and getting to the meat of, um, or the underbelly of the list. He's worrying about this tower blocking off Tariq's movement, is why he's going around it the slightly longer way. Did the Zayadin get killed? The Zayadin did take a wound from that sniper shot. Uh, he was rolling on sevens and he got something like a 2, 8, 11, etc. Because he was at 34 inches with the HMG. And yeah, 13 minus 6 brought him back down to 7. So is that checked out? That is a good point. That Nauf has shock, and the Zayadin can't be unshocked. Real quick, guys, does the Zayadin have shock immunity? Nauf's bullets are all shock, I'm pretty sure. That's too late. Just move on. Yeah, that would have taken out Carmen as well. Good call out, Pichan. Oh, so he's seeing the Daylami in the back. That should be a pretty easy kill. Can get him out of cover and whatnot. Tariq be shooting. This is good range for him. He is allowing him cover to get that extra movement, I guess. So 3 hits on the Daylami. Daylami is gone, I'm pretty sure. They have armor 0. Yeah, he's was saving on 9s. 9s. He's got 3 more orders on this duo. He unfortunately can't really get at the Fide, which is who I would have wanted to get at because they're annoying. Less annoying when they're just in the midfield than in your face, but still annoying. But yeah, he's taken out a lot of weak orders. Normally, I wouldn't worry about a Seiche because it's irregular, but Saladin makes their orders relevant again. So I wonder what the Seiche rolled. What'd the Seiche get for booty? Exciting. It got a DA close combat weapon. Uh, and OccamsTaser is saying he'll give him the honor of using it. Seiche was checking zone control to see if he could dodge vis-a-vis stealth. Yeah, that was a lot of points to kill a Mutt and a Delami, but the taking out Nauf would have been a lot of points, right? Like, and if he thought he was in good range, that's not a terrible fight to take with what would he have been on 13s? Yeah, 5 13s. Looks like Tariq's getting ready to punch a poor Seiche in the face. Moving back because to avoid the Janissary's line of sight, which he'll have an order to potentially take down. He'll get him maybe not out of cover. Immobilized, right? Or is he not a heavy infantry? Right. Right. So Seiche was thinking about using her EM grenade, but then realized that Tariq's immune because he's got Warhorse and is not heavy infantry. He just be big. We have a stun pistol going into Tariq, and Tariq is 100% going to punch. Does he have. He has CC attack -6, so that's a pretty big incentive to use that. So an 8 versus a 23. The 8 missed. 23 did not crit. So 1 wound to the Seiche is unconscious. Seiche is not using the DACCW with her CC of 17. Would have been a better number. She was shooting on a 14 unmodified, so she should have punched. And that 11, 17 would have been on an 11. That would have pushed it. That would have been a crit, maybe? Yeah, this 11 would have crit. That's funny. That would have been real bad for. Oh. I was helping, and then I realized her unconscious token's up there. If you're counting the legs, then yeah. Because the tangent's like over here. Yeah. Talking about Christmas whiskey. Don't forget Warhorse canceled BS attack -3. So Janissary's on something like 7s, 8s. So 2 8s versus 2 13 or 5 13s. That's 3 hits. Ooh. I think those all failed because of the AP. We're looking at armor 4 down to 2, 5. So it was on 11s to save. Yeah, the 12 just failed. All right. That was his last order in that group. So he's kind of in the back corner here with his duo. And he has a Fanus shuffling around. Just getting in the midfield. Points in the zone, also increasing the hacking coverage. That's fine. So we got a little traction there. He killed Mutt, Delamy, Seiche, and the Janissary. The Janissary was a big gun, so that's pretty significant. Lost Carmen and Batard and his Zayden. So his Zayden was a big gun as well. So not ideal, but not crushing, like demoralizing either. Yeah, the Janissary was great. One order to take down a Janissary is pretty good. Looks like he's spending an order on his Beast Hunter, just moving him up. Yeah, Group 2 really wanted to spend orders on Carmen and Batard. I really feel like that might have been a bit of a reckless maneuver. Seeing if Nauf sees that far. I don't think he does. No. Just moving the Beast Hunter up with the next order. What is left in Group 2? The Beast Hunter, Let me bring up the list again. So 2 Flash Pulse, Beast Hunter, and a Warcore. So his Warcore, he had a Flash Pulse move up a bit. What is... He's considering what to use his NCO order on, and he skipped it. Crazy. He's reforming the Layla Sharif Ghulam fire team. And we are moving to the bottom of... I just undid all my work. Because I think, yeah, I overwrote both of those. Okay. So okay, now we're looking at Vanilla Haqq. And we are at the bottom of 1. So he wants to get into zones. Is how you get points, and being second's pretty big advantage in this one. I did the exact same thing. Don't feel bad. Brought an unconscious marker out and then was like, oh, it's on the ceiling. So, Vanilla Hawk was wondering if the Odalisks could take Tariq in CC. Natural Born Warrior goes a long way to ignoring a Odalisk's benefits in CC. So he's got a big gun in his back, right? There are two ways to handle this. He's trying to figure out how to kill him and get him out of there. My preferred, which is the obvious correct thing to do if that's an easy thing to do. He doesn't really have anything that's Tariq super scared of right there. So I'd probably just leave with the Odalisks, right? And let him spend orders moving Tariq out. What big guns does Vanilla Hawk have besides Nauf and the Buktar? Oh, I mean, if you list two people with big guns, this is pretty good. But I think that is it. The E meter on Saladin, if you want to count that. The but yeah, that's it. Yeah, that Buktar takes up so much value. Hey Zico, how's it going? Tim's gone. I don't know where he went. I do know where he went. He went to eat. Um, but looks like we're spending impetuous orders to get Zuleika up. Oh. It's a little stormy where I'm at, watchers. So if this goes dark real quick, it's not my fault, or it is my fault. But I have an excuse now. So there. uh, What would I be doing here? Odalisks can't really reliably take down Tariq. Although boarding shotgun with an extra burst actually goes a long way, right? Tariq has the pulsar up close. Odalisks have BTS 3. No, that was last season. He was asking about the parachutist walking in an exclusion zone thing. That was part of season 16, whatever the last season was. Um,
I returned.
oh, look, a wild Tim has returned. Zico popped up.
Oh, hey, Zico. Holla. I see the Janissary is down.
Janissary's down. Delami's down. Mutt is down. One of the Seiche's down.
Oh, I see. I see what happened.
But the Zayadin is also gone.
What killed it?
Nauf. He tried fighting Nauf and it was bad range by a couple inches.
What can you do?
Die, I guess.
That I mean, Nauf is still on one shot, right? That's hard. Because you're ignoring movement cover. So you're just on like big 6?
Yep.
At 9?
Sevens.
Just on 7s versus 1 on 13. All right.
We did forget with Carmen that Nauf has shock on all shots.
What's the big deal?
So Carmen should have gone earlier, but P-Chan reminded me for the Zayadin.
I mean, he does have that.
Okay, it looks like Odalus boarding shotgun is like, oh hey, I have a gun that works at this range band pretty well. Let me try using that.
I will say, because she has cover, I would actually dodge here. Because, like, she's good at close combat, but she's not Tariq good.
No, she's not good versus Tariq.
Because he is natural born, he'll just ignore the 9
Yeah.
and just beat the shit out.
So you're saying dodge, and if you dodge, base
That's
the
4 all day.
Odalisque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he dodge 4 or 3? Yeah, 4. Yeah, all day. I guess if you just take -3 has relevance. Is 12 a... Oh, I see why. Ignore me. I forgot that plus minus
Shouldn't he
minus.
be on 15s?
Trick is -3 on BS attack.
Does he have mimetism as well?
No, but there's cover.
Oh,
+6
cover.
-6.
Yeah. So boarding shotgun was on flats.
I feel like back you can't even make that move.
No.
You
No.
still see her, so you can't
Yeah.
like unless you completely lose sight of her, you can't move that small distance.
That
That's a
does.
dodge. That's not the guts.
Yeah, guts is one of the things that I think a lot of people um, just kind of have a surface understanding of.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't come up a lot. These kind of situations. It comes up pretty regularly. I could
Do not.
we could roll the videos.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say do not pulsar her. Dodging was like an okay idea before, but don't just take the hits. You know what I mean?
Did I'm confused why he rolled saves.
He got crit. 12 was a crit on red side.
Odalus was on 12s. Yes. Okay. So a crit and the other hit was canceled. Yeah. Okay. I thought he was on 13s, which would have been a crit anyway. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
Would have been 2 crits.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have.
Of note, this has 1 pulsar, right?
No, it's got an extra burst.
Oh, just plus B. Okay. God, I'm learning so much about these ladies. Tariq gives 0 shits.
Okay. That was an interesting choice.
I mean, when he has 2 wounds, right? Like technically, what I would have done if he's planning on pulsaring is just go see the cars too, right?
Sure.
In fact, I would certainly go prone with Tariq now. Don't let him get a -3 dodge on because you can't see the template, right?
Yeah.
Was this the last order?
In group 2.
I mean, that still means that he would have, if he doesn't get Tariq here, he has to waste a lot of time. Would you be dropping shotguns here or just pulsar?
Well, with the last order, pulsars.
Yeah.
Uh,
But again, I
if he
definitely would
didn't
have
dodge.
sacrificed it.
Yeah, sure. So,
8 will save, 16 will not.
okay. So that was more pulsaring. Tariq is unconscious. Odalus survived the shot that went through on Tariq's
Well,
side.
I mean, the funniest thing is that he really needs to go step on Tariq. Like,
Oh,
the
the
doctor's right
doctor
there.
is right behind him.
Just literally right there, being like, oh man.
I
That
mean,
seems
he could
dangerous.
kill the doctor pretty
Sure, but
easily.
with who?
Don't act like he doesn't have anyone in position to do that.
I, I all I did was ask you a simple question. Who are you talking?
The person who's positioned perfectly, the Bucktar, of
The
course.
perfect. I mean, that's a great answer, actually. The
Drop him
Booktar
in
showing
this
up
corner.
behind it. Just
Yeah.
yeah, right behind. That's actually like a great choice because he's fast enough to where you can take advantage of that.
And you really want that thing dead.
You really want him dead.
Looks like he's moving his Fide up. Actually, Bukhtar might be in group 2. Let me check.
I think it was group one. It was in the big group.
Nope, it was group 1. You're right. So yeah, that would have
Hey,
been
look, Mukhtar.
great
Oh,
spot for
that's
that.
not the angle. Go behind, because Carter's is gonna see him now, so he gets like a fair shot at him.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have gotten just behind the man. Oh, the war warrior actually is looking at that corner. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, he is. Okay. But you could have gone like right here, right? Really thread that needle.
I mean, that's a tight thread.
Okay. But what's the Bakhtar have for a gun? A boarding shotgun? Yeah, you do not want to get closer.
It's a Red Fury.
Uh, sorry, I was talking about the Quarariage, not the Bakhtar.
Ah, yeah, the Quarries is like a good shot here. Oh, maybe he's just gonna step on Tariq. He's just like, I just don't want to deal with that yet. Because he doesn't actually care if the Quarries is like alive.
You can't touch Tariq without seeing Quarariage.
Oh, he's just shooting him with a fire pistol. That's so funny.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He
One
misses
hit.
one.
It's viral, right?
He's only immune arm. I mean, I'm cheering for him too because I like the man, but I'm just being fair.
Tariq's gone. Okay. That's fine.
It makes sense. He kills super soldiers with super venom. It makes sense.
Doctor be dodging. Doctor
He's
not be
not
dodging.
dodging. So what did he all kill with Tariq in that turn?
Not much.
Because
A
he pushed it
mutt
to the side.
and the Seiche. Well, sorry, he killed most of the things he killed that turn, but it was a mutt, a Seiche, and the Janissary.
Sure. Where is Saladin?
He's over here.
I wonder if he took a more direct route if he could have gotten to him. Maybe not.
No, the walls on these buildings are like 38 feet high. They're crazy. I will say that this Quarige is clipped into the building pretty hard. That doesn't really change much of the game, but it's funny. 69.
Oh man.
Didn't the mutt die to Carmen? Sorry, did I say the wrong thing? He killed a Delamy. Yeah, you're right. He killed a Delamy and the Seiche, not the mutt and Seiche. Sorry, in my mind, mutt and Delamy are like 8
Interchangeable.
points. They're 8 points, and they're
you see everybody in just numbers. You know better than our billionaire overlords. Could you?
uh, I missed who's doing what here. The Bakhtar be
Mukhtar is
moving.
moving more. He dodged, so I think he's moving up to like see the war core. Is Zuleika like glued or something?
No, I don't think so.
He said that she couldn't move, which I thought was a strange phrasing.
Maybe without being seen?
Maybe. I mean, she's just gonna die to a Mukhtar in a second here.
Okay, not quite sure what happened that last order. But Layla be moving.
Oh, he's just dominating the zone.
Oh, for sure. For
In fact,
sure.
he's probably gonna have both because I don't think that we saw Occam put anything in his zone. I guess
No,
there's a beast
he's
hunter,
got the Beast Hunter, he's got the Flash Pulse.
but Fade just snuck in.
Yeah. But I'm saying he does have something in there.
Yeah.
And now he has a Tuareg.
And when he just said I impersonate, and he's killer hacking him. Great. That's correct.
But if he hits, the state goes away.
I don't think so. If he survives after getting hit, like the state's not on, it's all simul. You know what I mean?
He missed.
Against any other hacker, that'd be a crit because Torgs are actually really good at the job.
But because Layla had the firewall, that brought it back
Yep.
down to a 15.
Saving lives.
But that's a lot of
You
points
both
he
got it.
just had appear in the middle zone. Oh no,
Yeah.
it's in the deployment zone. Never mind.
I did that by putting a Killer Hacker Ninja next to a Moran once back in N3 when he immediately did his interventor to like put guided fire. I was like, cool, got him. Red room.
That's funny.
Shirley. Don't call me Shirley.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, him being in the middle means he's not going to score, but also like that's an order he shows up with.
Yeah, for sure. And he's pretty safe, right? Like
I
who
mean, he
you
has two
gonna
orders. You just killer hack him, right? Like I totally agree with taking the free hack on Layla.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a pretty sweet move. But now it's like both. It's now's your chance to burst 3 him.
Yeah, use Layla to take out the Tuareg, who's got Mimetism 6 and isn't easy to shoot for sure.
Or hilarious. Yeah. Because what else are you gonna use? You don't use bullets.
Mm-hmm.
We all get multiple chances in life.
It's
I watched
funny
him
just
lucky was
seeing
trying
like
times.
4 hands flying around, just going from
Oh,
unit to unit. What's this guy have? What's this guy have?
yeah.
Oh man, if we ever get augmented reality to where it's like glasses and I can look at units and be like, oh, this is what those guys have without having to reference a what
I
are they
mean,
called? Courtesy list. That'd
as
be.
long as I don't have to get up, I don't want to stand while I'm playing these games.
You just have to see the unit. That's all
Yeah.
you have to do.
You rolled a 1. Shame. Very dead Warcore.
He shot the Warcore with the Bakhtar. Is that what happened?
Mukhtar.
And for his final trick, so he did use Strategos, it looks like, to convert the order instead of doing the coordinated order thing.
I expect most people won't do that. I just like that that's a cool option.
For sure. And what's his face? Robert Cantrell, Robert Shepard, whatever the hell he goes by.
Yeah.
I think he does the coordinated order instead.
Oh, he's looking at the Quark from above.
Oh, he's looking through the window. I didn't know there was a window there. I was like,
Yeah,
what is happening?
I think he's missing that the Mukhtar sees. I think he would have.
So Delami's moving. Mukhtar and Tuareg see. They both hold. And he's just hanging.
That was a hard time. Now the real question is, does the Mukhtar see the guy now? It's so close.
So that's 2 points for Haqq, right?
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, where
Hawk
does he
managed to dominate both zones. Can you coordinate order a hacking attack? You can.
Certainly.
I don't know why I said that like a question. You can.
Yes. I think.
They all have to do the same,
Nope. It's like deployable mines. Right. It's just a hacking attack. You have to do the same program.
except hacking isn't a skill you can declare. It's
Well, it's
like
like a weapon, right? It's like
no, because that's BS attack is the skill there.
and hack isn't one.
Right.
I dislike that. If that's true.
There might be something under coordinated orders that lets you do that. Let me see.
That now is a problem.
Yeah, no. Each participating trooper must use the same hacking program and choose the same target.
Okay.
It's called
Lame.
fair. All right, we are at the top of round the next one.
2.
Um, and I didn't have this saved because I hit
Reasons
Control
and
2 at the wrong time.
He just spec fire grenaded like a surprising distance.
Control
Incredible.
3, sure.
Absolutely.
So what did he spec fire at?
NCO grenade launcher. He put
At
a smoke
what?
grenade launcher in front of the Mukhtar.
Okay.
Who has MSP2.
Ah,
I
here's
mean,
that
this
smoke.
actually lets him take like a not exciting fight, but a better fight against Nauf, right? Because he's
Sure.
almost MSP1 versus 2. So it's not exciting, but it's still like burst 5 versus 1. You can certainly get him.
Looks like he's
He's using the irregular on the Beast Hunter.
yeah. Just to like look out at stuff.
He sees the Mukhtar.
All right, he is trying to see the Bakhtar. And we got a Panzerfaust versus a Red Fury here.
Yeah, measure that exact because it was so close. Yeah. The number I saw was 15.9, and I was like, that was so close. That's a shame. It's almost like they measured that distance for map construction.
Whatever they agree on, I'm going to let them decide.
Yeah.
He rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter what
All he
range
needs,
band he was at.
all he needs is a miss. He's on a 10, 50-50 to just get hit with a missile. Or, I mean, oh no! The dream!
All right, so Bakhtar got hit with the Panzerfaust.
Wait.
Wait.
What? You have mimetism, right? Oh, BS. Oh, sorry, MSU1. That's a shame.
Oh, gotcha.
I was excited for the Panzerfaust, and then you were rolling. I was like, wait, what?
All right, we had that slightly backwards. Beast Hunter
Yeah.
died.
It's been a hard time to be a Rama boy. First 5? Question mark.
All right, looks like we got Red Fury, Mukhtar ready to face off against Sniper Nauf.
Sniper. Mr. Knauf.
Nauf will be on 10. Mukhtar's probably on 7s.
Assuming. Yeah, I mean, like, well, that's over 32, but Red Fury goes a further distance at Nick 3.
Oh, I assumed they were within 32 for
But,
sure.
like, the Red Fury goes beyond 32, I think, at Nick 3.
They're
It's kind
within
of a weird
32. I'm
upside.
not too worried about that.
Yeah, it goes up to 40 on Nick 3.
Sure.
1 on 10 versus 5 on 7s is hard, right?
Yeah.
But, like, you take the shot. This really, like, cripples him if you win. And you're dodging on what? Like a 12?
They're
It's
actually a lot
11.
closer to 24 than I thought. They're on 27s.
That's 27. Jeez.
So we got a 2. That's
Not a good. That's not a good.
so he just needs a singular. Didn't. Oh, he got a
All right,
4.
a 4. That'll do.
Oh, 20.
Just absolutely just burr.
And now Nauf got chalked off the board.
Yeah.
So, you know, turnabout's fair play and all that jazz.
He just sees Zuleika now. Spray her down.
Sure. She doesn't have MSV. She's gonna be sad.
She's gonna be dead.
And the Tuareg is sad too. Damn. This is actually a lot of high value targets he can just
The Tuareg?
delete.
The friendly Tuareg?
Never mind. Sorry, they're all
the,
green.
the bestie? Would you say it's that they're all Haqq?
No, I'd say they're all green. No, I don't know that you had to leave cover for. I guess they can't really
She is.
do anything about
I
it.
mean,
Okay.
the only thing you're allowing him to do is technically throw smoke somewhere, which is useless. Because like, yeah, no, just none of it's correct. That sounds correct.
9, 12
Yeah,
will hit.
just bada.
So 2 saves on Zuleika. 18 will fail. 10 will probably also fail. Okay. Now I think Vanilla Hawk's a bit on the back foot now, but they're still second player, so they have a lot of
Um,
agency.
I don't know if I agree with that. So like
He's
the
got the
only
Booktar for guns, right?
just a big gun, but he also has like a number of act. Like he also still has the Olisks. Like that team is still good. Um,
Is it?
he still has the Fide. Yeah, like it has a contender. It had like he do burster contender stuff. It's not like a crazy gunfighter, but there's also like most of the heavy stuff on Rama's side is gone, other than the Mukhtar.
Sure.
So like they can get they bully small stuff real good.
I'm mostly kind of thinking about points and zones, right? Like,
Right. I mean, and so he has an efficient team that can move around.
sure.
That's what I'm seeing it as. Is that that's like 40 something points that He
Sure.
has multiple wounds and can like clear out stuff hiding. But the Mukhtar is certainly like an incredible piece. The fact that he just killed Nauf saves him a lot of problems.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Like that he's if Nauf rolled anything higher than a 5, like that would have been bad.
yeah. But also, I really agree with the shots.
Sure. I'm not saying it was a bad thing. I'm just saying it could have
Yeah.
gone bad. Looks like he's going up to say hi to the Delamy.
Hmm.
Did he start at the bottom? That's like 7 inches, right?
I don't know.
Did you start at the ground level?
You want your height or anything?
Uh, I don't think you'll be able to get all the way up. You'll be at the top of the stairs. Right. And you could still see him there, but you're just at the top of the. Yeah, sorry, I was talking to not you. Top of the stairs for sure. And you could still see from there. But
I mean, you know what's a really funny point here?
mm,
If he clears up the Delamy, he can move over and he just sees Layla from there. Is she standing?
oh. Does he?
Yeah, like discover shoot. Yeah. See the
No.
edge of the back edge of that base? No,
From where?
the window where the Delamy is. I totally. Oh
Layla?
no,
No,
maybe not.
no, not even close.
I mean, it was. It is. I refused you to say not even close,
Look at
but
the angle. I'm well over the roof of the building and I don't see her. It is not
it's fine.
close. Because your camel marker is standing for sure, because he's at the very top of the ladder, but just poking off the side instead of off the top.
But here. Oh, it's all Clint. I just use my words. So you discover here because you have pulls art intuitive after, right?
Sorry, what was that?
So you do the discover here to not waste orders because you have the intuitive pulls art, right?
Sure, sure, that makes sense.
The funny thing is he has some awkward facing issues because somebody's going to be behind him.
You could just face. No, you're totally right. Because the Touareg makes it impossible to see all three of them.
Yeah. Although you would need to break the link because he will see one of them. I would activate the Torg and just shoot him in the back right now, right?
Sure. Okay, they're activating again.
Does he get cover there? Because it's a ladder.
They'll have cover if you're. Sorry, he doesn't get cover, but he will get cover. Um, I don't remember if they ever added that line for ladders. I think ladders actually might let you get cover because they just have you treat the ground as horizontal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Should be. That
oh,
guy is the deadest boy.
Delamy lost both of his nanopulsar saves, and the uh,
Did nobody speedball?
Mukhtar did the lost its boarding pistol save. Did nobody speedball? I know. I think one of them speedballed. Random question: did either of you speedball? We both did. Okay, cool.
Cool. I just wanted. I didn't see a marker, and I was like, I don't. I missed it.
They both have access to their speedballs, which I have started putting the tokens on the order plate because I forget them elsewise.
Yeah. So he's pushing the button, but awkwardly he's not leaving people in zones. I don't know if it occurs to him. You know what I mean?
He's leaving people in his zones, right?
Well, in the enemy deployments, like the hacker right now is in the middle. I think not.
Well, 4 inches from the thing. I think he's in the middle in the DZ.
Oh, he boarding pistol, not the Red Fury.
Oh, he got the
Hacker.
hacker. Okay,
That makes sense with Layla there.
sure.
I think there's a world where I would have tried to push the hacker up against uh, Layla.
Hmm. He's
Because
pushing
right
the
now,
button.
this move he's doing right now, he could be moving forward with it instead. And then the next move, he moves to see her and then discovers on like a 17.
Gotcha.
And then just shotguns her.
Sure.
I guess with one wound, it makes it less exciting.
Sure.
I will say, I have a concern about his next turn that either the Bukhtar or that Fide is going to kill that lieutenant.
I don't expect. I might be wrong here, but I don't expect the Fide to move much this game.
I think the Bukhtar is more likely, for
Sure.
sure. Partially because he's so fast.
Looks like he pushed the button.
Yeah.
I'll just color it blue since you're on the blue side.
Can't use Haqqislam colors, but Haqqislam.
Were those words?
Said can't use Haqqislam colors because they're both Haqqislam.
Hmm. Uh, you just sounded like a drunk bee the first time to me.
Torg in group 1 or 2?
I don't know. You got the list.
I'm looking. He's in group 1. I would have really liked to see him spend 2 command tokens to move to group 1.
You would have liked
Because
to
like
seen him do what?
he has 2 green orders with nobody to use them on.
Hmm.
The Warcore's dead. The Beast Hunter. I guess he was gonna use the Beast Hunter and it died.
Mm-hmm.
That's more okay. Never mind.
Okay, looks like he's moving the Mukhtars up again.
I think he just wants to put his Red Fury watching Layla so she can't come around the corner.
Okay. So he's moving up with the hacker as the leader into Zuleika's range, or Zuleika's, Layla's
It's
range.
the last order. I think that's a crazy choice because you're so exposed.
Yeah, you give Layla a free target.
Not even. I mean, it's his active, but he's got 2 hackers on Layla. But I'm talking about the other 8 things on that roof over there.
Oh, he's got. I forgot he had the Toriag on him as well.
Yeah.
Well, Layla just
I'm
spends an order walking backwards, right? Like
I'm even just talking about the Fide, just like shooting him in the back.
shooting who in the back?
Look where he ended his Mukhtar.
This one?
Go to the Fide now and look at the Mukhtar.
I'm looking at the Mukhtar and the Fide's in his line of fire.
But he's out of cover.
That's fine. Sorry, you said in his back.
I thought it was. His facing was different. Okay, that's a fair play to move the Fanus up to like put a repeater.
Contest. Sure. Repeater and contest the zone.
Cause like you can definitely like get a Mukhtar, but it's gonna die to a Fide probably.
Yeah, that I see the Fide taking care of. Okay. Looks we're rounding out to the bottom of
Yeah.
round two.
Two 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 two.
Okay.
I guess he has burned a lot of the light order stuff, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 8 orders. 9 with the lieutenant.
Attack aware.
Certainly counts.
Did you count that already?
Did not.
Ah. Okay. He's using Strategos to move orders into group one.
God, that is such a fun feeling. Like using that at the Krug with Sensei all the time felt so good every time.
My favorite thing to do with Saladin is put all the cheap chaff in group two and have them be like the crumple zone, and whoever doesn't die
Gets to join us.
gets to join the combat group. Like I'll put
The other thing.
a gunner in there or whatever.
Mhm.
Turn one, I put whatever gunner I think can do something with 6 orders from one into two with that, and then you move them back on two and three.
Ever consider putting Saladin in there and then moving himself to move 2 orders? Because that's a sweet thing you can do, Sensei, to have 3 orders change groups.
Interesting. Yeah, no,
It's
that's a
really
good
powerful.
call. and
Big fan.
and that group is the group if you don't make it Strategos, that's the one you'd want to coordinate with is all the
Yeah.
cheap guys. Yeah, that's a good call for turn one.
It's dude. Strategos is the drug. I love it so much.
But then you kind of have to get someone who could use those orders into group two to begin with.
Sure, but also start a turn, you can just change your mind. Few are.
Okay,
That
Bakhtor.
Mukhtar is going to be a problem.
It better be. It's 52 points. 10 more points gets you an Achilles. Like the Buktar has a lot of ground to make up for those points.
The Achilles, yeah, I guess he's 62 for Plasma, right?
Yeah,
I
63
mean,
for the AP Spitfire.
Parachutist super jump goes a long way. Like in terms of adaptability, MSV as
Sure.
well. Like he checks a lot of boxes for competent gunfighter. I understand the wish not to like eggs in basket it.
Sure. 4 factions that can handle that, though. I really should do the math on Saladin. Saladin plus, like, you normally take 4 of the cheap guys. That's like what? Another 24, 25 points on top of it. That's 65 ish points for 5 orders.
I mean, it's just Guangxi, baby.
That's not that cheap, actually.
I know, but it's adaptable. The
It's
point
like
is that like
13 points on
those
average,
those troops are often like discount priced for a reason.
for sure. Who's he shooting?
The Mukhtar.
The Mukhtar. So he jumped up with the Bakhtar to see him. Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Okay.
both out of cover.
Okay, it looks like that Mukhtar is dead.
Yeah. I would have, I think, much preferred to see that Mukhtar
Your tangent's
elsewhere.
actually similar to before. The tangent's kind of this way.
Oh, with cover, sure.
You
Spot that
definitely
yesterday
could
there.
get out of line of sight, right? 2 inches back this way.
I don't know if I agree with your tangent drawing. I mean, I guess. Hmm.
It happened
Pass.
the other way earlier, so
Okay. I don't know if I like the. I really would have liked the Mukhtar to be like way further back.
oh for sure. He
I, I,
also
I, I
left Layla's zone of control there, right? Layla could have punked the Tuareg.
yeah.
It looks like the Bukhtar is avoiding the hacking zone of the Fanus, is what they just checked.
I mean, that's the correct answer. You have a lot of dangerous hackers nearby.
Yeah, just outside of
So
8.
close. I'm ready for him to crit with his rifle and just put him down.
10, 10,
That
220.
crits.
Did the Bukhtar have cover?
He just said no.
Okay, my bad. He super jumped to get there. Okay, so the 10s are
Yeah.
not crits.
I believe all three of us are thinking the same thing.
Okay. Mukhtar be dead.
Mukhtar be Mukhtarin. You didn't have cover. Yeah, 13 was the target because that's why we were like, no cover, huh? It's a shame.
All right, Bukhtar's making up for its cost here. It's doing a lot of the heavy lifting on the Hawk side.
I mean, yeah. Well, we were talking. I really do believe in that profile. Oh wow.
Ooh, he's gonna get hacked here.
Yeah, but also he just sees him.
He's gonna get double hacked, is what I mean. Or is this a
How?
killer hacker?
He
This is a
he
killer
just killed the
hacker.
other
Never
hacker.
mind.
Oh, and it's not like Layla.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Layla is. Hmm. I will say, do we want to say he would have gotten to spin? The
Uh,
Mukhtar got shot.
it's too late. He had the
Okay.
option when it happened. And
Those of you at
he
home,
didn't
you
know
could have
this was
spun.
going to be next, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah.
what were those rolls? Were
I
those
think it's
pistol
pistol.
shots?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because like even with MSV1, it's still bad mods and stuff here.
Yeah, I'd be using Layla right here.
Sure, but he's worried that she could just die. And he's got firewall. Like, she doesn't have surprise attack or anything.
I mean, that's fine. She's got 3 dice on decent numbers.
But like the Buckshard, he has no recourse against. He's just gonna get shot.
Okay.
right? Like, I think I would have strongly considered just red furying him in the back with no cover. Zero band -3. 4 shots is better than.
Is Red Fury 0 band? I think it's -3 band.
Assume Spitfire stuff. Let's take a look.
Close
Red
up.
Fury 0 band.
Okay.
0 to 8.
I can never get the differences between them and Spitfires straight.
It's really just the main difference is the damage and that the Red Fury goes further at -3.
Don't Spitfires have a 0 band? Or
No, they also do. I'm saying the only difference between their range bands broadly is that the Red Fury shoots better beyond 32. They both go to -6 after 40.
I thought one of those. I'm thinking of marksman rifles that have the -3 band close up.
Marksman, I think are they
Something has a -3 band close up.
sniper?
No, not sniper.
I mean, yes, sniper, but
Well, yes, sniper. But
multi-marksman is -3 within 8. You're
yeah,
right.
marksmen's are -3 within 8. I knew there was something with Spitfire-esque range bands that had -3 within 8. Okay, so Bakhtar be Bakhtarin. This is bottom of 2. All right. He got close up to a flash pot.
This should not be a surprise to you. He's like, right, she can do that. That's funny. It's just like him having her in the list. Like he should be well aware, right?
Sure. Yeah. So Layla's carbonating. Bakhtar, I didn't quite catch what he was doing.
He reset.
Oh, he did.
The funny thing is, the next jump, I think he can just see Layla
Just
potentially,
shoot Layla in response to her hacking. Sure.
because he could just jump, arguably past
The
the
flash pulse.
Fanus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll see a lot of stuff if he does that, though.
Um,
He
I think he
sees
sees.
this flash. He sees this flash. He sees this Gulam. He sees Layla, obviously.
Yeah. I'm assuming Layla was supposed to be against the wall, but here we are. Question: do you dodge the Fanus? Jump into melee? Just parry him?
I think you shoot Layla.
No. The Fanus dodge.
Oh, sure.
Woo-hoo. Yes, dear. I think it's 6.
20 is not going to make it either way.
Nope.
So he's carbonate. Is that what happened?
Immobilization. I wonder if his actual mission here was to get behind the Mukhtar and just light him up.
Okay.
I also don't know that he thought of shooting at Layla, because that would have saved him a lot of problems.
Yeah. That was like the only thing that could do anything lasting to him.
Mm-hmm.
But he does have a bunch of points in that zone now, unless he went too far. No, he didn't go too far. Okay. That would be sad. All right, so we are to the top
Top a
of
tree.
3 options.
Check zones real quick. Let's do some scoring.
So Bukhtar is going to outpoint, and the Fidei is going to outpoint anything in the back zone. And then this is
The Odalisks are also.
Why is this not working? Okay, there we go.
It's Layla and both Odalisks in his close zone.
So it's all Haqq, right? So he's got 4 points now total.
Yeah, it's all Haqq. We've talked about this.
Bakhtar's
We
be
were
expensive,
commenting
so that's another
that
point, 2 points
like 10 more
for.
points gets you Achilles. Well, I'm glad that after I've been like talking good shit about Bucktar, that he's kind of showed up
That he got
afterward.
lucky, sure, for sure.
Who did he get lucky against? Who did he fight that was like a bad fight?
He got lucky that this faction doesn't have anything that's a good fight against him.
Well, he did. He just ran Tariq like a madman. Because Tariq can absolutely just
Sure,
lay him out.
sure, sure. How many points is Tariq?
Let's see. He is. What's your guess before you look?
I already looked 49
All right.
points.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Tariq feels way more worthful than the Bakhtar.
Worthful.
Uh huh. Full of worth. Do you not understand?
I got it. So, all right. A few, I guess, points of order. Parachutes goes a long way. Tariq certainly has a better gun, but both of them have defensive mods. And then the Bucktar also has MSV1.
And Tariq has immunity arm and
And
more
Bucktar has 4
wounds?
armor.
Question mark?
Same wounds. There's attack aware on the Bucktar goes a long way.
I did forget that he had that. Speaking of, I should be looking at this sorter pool.
Viral pistols useful. And I guess jet propulsion is like legitimately a big difference in super jump.
Right, you don't
Right.
have to go in straight lines.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's just laying laying the Bucktar out with the shock marksman.
Sure. Can he see her?
He's standing. I think so.
Bakhtar's. Oh. Yeah, that Bakhtar should not be prone, right? He jumped there, right?
No, you cannot. Specifically, jump calls it out that if you're jumping, you can't go prone at the end.
Sorry, I probably should have called that out earlier. I didn't notice he ended prone.
I mean, I think it doesn't matter for his choice
In
there.
this particular instance, yeah.
Yeah.
But if he had not gotten immobilized, that would have been very different.
All right. He killed the Bucktar.
If you have nothing better to do with your speedball, giving somebody super jetpack is real nice,
Yeah.
especially if guys on roofs still. Um,
I know that. I mean, that's actually super legit to be able to like imagine giving a Mukhtar a jetpack and him just like jumping 8.
right. Like it's only one order, but it's a lot of movement on one order,
Mhm.
especially if you paid for that speedball.
I feel like I definitely want to see the Mukhtar just run up and gat Layla, like take that zone.
Sure, she's still in marker state.
I mean, you're gonna be in like 17 to discover her.
Yeah, but then you have to like walk over there, discover her.
I
That's a
know
lot of orders for one.
it's 3 orders, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, and he's
the
got
hefty
7.
cost. All right, that's fair.
Looks like he's taking this Layla Odalisk fight.
Mm-hmm. Layla's like, ladies, you and I need to have a discussion. I find it very funny that he's using Layla to do this.
As opposed to who?
Um, I think you could use 2 orders to get the Mukhtar over there. I don't know. I think in most worlds he's in a hard place.
Sure. He's way down on points, right?
And this is what I was worried about when you were saying that Hawk was on the back foot, because I was like, I feel like in terms of like um threat potential, there's still plenty of things Hawk can do to like reach out and kill you. Whereas I think that the Rama list, having lost Tariq, having lost a number of pieces, is really like neutered.
Sure.
Especially if you want to put durable things in zones. That's the big thing. Like I don't think there's a world where you could ever take both zones from your opponent in this instance.
He loves
It's great.
TTS, he says. I don't know how much sarcasm's in that statement.
I mean, there's
Layla's inching forward slightly to see the other odalisque. And this is good range man for that shock marksman rifle. I think she's a great choice for this fight. Like the Mukhtar would have an extra die for sure, but you're moving up the link team into zones at the
yeah,
same time, or you
I'm fine
should
with that.
be. And yeah, if he's just gonna make all of his saves anyways, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean it's funny. You know what these models they at least remind me of these days?
uh,
Um, what's the cheap Toha two wound guy?
all of them? The Sakil?
But like the cheapest, the
The
Sakio, I
Sakil,
think. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they strike me like nowadays. Where it's just like they are two wounds and that's their claim to fame.
Man, I do not want to. I would be sad if I compared them to a Sakil.
A Sakio?
Are you correcting me on my pronunciation of a fake word?
All words are fake.
No, all words are made up.
Well, all right, my point stands.
That's an argument for me being able to pronounce it how I want. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, if you can
Oh,
compare Sakio,
they're like
it's
4 points more. Or no, they're the same price if you take the combi rifle one.
yeah, but also Frenzy and like none of the billions of skills.
Yeah, no skills. They're they're pretty comparable, but like stats wise, but no skills and equipment. Oof. Rip. All right,
Toha
more
Toha.
more orders on that link, moving it up, which
The problem is that like that whole link is like the cost of the Fade.
yeah, when you're moving gulams up, yeah, that's true.
It's not a lot. Like I think it's total 40 for the three of them.
Oh yeah, no disco baller on the. If they gave the Sakil a disco baller, I'd be fine with it. And yeah, nowhere near as good in CC for sure.
Which is an automatic lose for me. So there is.
Oh, looks like he's doing mutt things.
He's saying reminder. There's a mutt there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
And now we
Layla's
ask:
shooting the
Does
Odalisque.
firewall work? Are you sure about what you said?
Huh?
Jammer starting Layla. Communications hack. But is she shooting?
She's shooting the Odalisque.
Right. So does she get the firewall against the jam?
I don't know.
I think she should.
Okay.
Just earlier, earlier you were saying that you weren't sure because it's on the weapon.
I'm pretty sure it's not mentioned in the rules how that
It's
should
just like
work.
an exception. Sure.
I think strict rules is written. She wouldn't get it unless she uses the killer hacking device, because you don't get the mods in a skill unless you declare that skill. Um, but then again, killer hacking's not a skill,
Hmm.
so what you gonna do?
Did I hack? Hopefully.
The fact that it's inside of the hacking device as opposed to
It's
just
weird.
on her profile.
Yeah. It's not like there's different profiles you choose, right?
I'm
This would be
talking
the
sorry,
same.
I'm talking about her profile, her like generic shared profile.
No, I agree. I'm saying that like it's not like it's like a choice you made because you chose the killer hacker profile. She has only one profile. So like it doesn't make sense for it to be in the weapon.
Firewall could just be a skill on its own or equipment on its
Yes.
own without
Right.
the killer hacker. It's a subs it's in the parentheses of the killer hacking device specifically, as
Mhm.
opposed to not, right? Why is it not listed on its own?
It's weird.
So I think if I was ruling it in a tournament, I would say she doesn't get it unless she's hacking. But
I think it's
I'm
crazy.
I'm free to let them just
Yeah.
play through on whatever they decided. Looks like the Odalisque survived and gutsed forwards or something.
Hmm.
Got real distracted there for a moment. And the Mukhtar is moving up to see Layla. She's not the only one who has it on her hacking device instead of on a tin bot.
Hmm.
I'm failing to think of the other one who this came up with earlier. But if it's on a tin bot, it shares with the
It
fire
was
team.
2 + 3.
If it's not on a tin bot, she gets it.
You're also not breaking recover yet. Like it's weird. Does he nanopulse?
Spec firing on the Odalisque.
I mean, they idle. There's nothing about it that you can't spec firewall on a link.
He's using NCO, so no, it doesn't break him out of the link.
Intuitive nanopulse or getter.
The Tuareg also had the firewall. That's funny.
Yeah,
I feel like there's others outside of Hawk, maybe.
correct. He's wise.
Okay,
Can't
so
jam him.
nothing happened there with all that, right?
Mhm.
Jammer hit but was saved against, and the spec fire failed.
Yeah,
Something
and
like that.
Layla never. Um, sorry, not Layla. The yeah. Sorry, Rama Layla didn't actually put anyone down.
All right, so we're at the bottom of three now. Um, there's 1 point currently on the what are these guys? Rama's side as
Mhm.
far as activation goes. He is probably maybe dominating this middle zone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he could pass the turn now and win.
Right. So that would be at most 3 points. And yeah, yeah, they're discussing that right now. At the end of the game, if you control both, that is an extra 2 points. But each individually is still only worth 1.
The whole package is 4.
Are they calling it, or are they?
I don't know.
Looks like he's considering what to do, so no. But he does have the zone closest to himself, and to get the zone further from him, whoa, what can he do there?
Kill like 2 dudes.
Just move
Kill
the
a dude.
odalisks up, right? Like you don't even have to
Yeah,
try
just
and
zip.
fight. Move
Yeah,
them
run to
off
the
to
other
the
side.
right. Yeah.
Outpoint them. Yeah, just zipping around the corner is the safest win.
Layla's, if he moves up with the odalisк, Layla's the only one in his zone, right? Wow, he has very few guys left.
Yeah, just going second was a big advantage in this game.
Yeah. Oh, the Mukhtar. Does a Mukhtar outpoint Layla?
Certainly, the machine gun one.
Okay.
Yeah, or Red Fury, but the big burst one, yes. He's like 29, 32.
And
Yeah,
Layla's
she's 22.
22.
Yeah, 34 for that Mukhtar.
Okay. Okay, so he doesn't have that zone because if he leaves with the
Well,
odalisks,
he has an Odalise right now.
I'm
Odalise
saying,
plus.
I'm
Okay,
saying, if he left with both odalisks,
I think he could just leave with one.
sure.
Like the one that's in the little like pocket right now could just
Well,
just
he's got 2 flashbots, 2 Gulam, and Layla.
but like an Odalise and a Fide outpoint that.
You're saying that,
It's close actually.
yeah.
Kill a dude. Also, is Layla in the 4-inch?
That's a good question.
It's really close.
Looks like the Mutt shooting at Layla.
I guess he does a border shotgun.
No. They were checking to see if Layla was able to get the Mutt outside of 8. She was not. A 3 will hit, but an 8 will beat it. And the 14's a crit, right? And Layla be unconscious.
Would you say Layla down?
I wouldn't, but you should.
Gonna Layla down and take a nap.
What's a Fide running at nowadays? 23 points or something?
There's no way he's 23. He's like 29.
23 points, my dude.
What the shit?
Yeah, you kept saying the Fide was worth a bunch of points. I'm like, I don't know that he outpoints them.
I was so convinced.
He barely out. He doesn't even outpoint the
Wild.
2 Gulam, does he?
No, I
No.
thought he was 29. Okay. Never mind. Math way off. Go kill. Murder.
Mutt's going dogged? What happened there? Did he put a template down or something?
I think the other golem shot at him with a rifle.
Oh, the other Gulam shot at him. Gotcha. Shotgun v shotgun.
Dun, 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 dun.
We got A 1 and a 2. That's not great. A 20 and a 19 is worse.
Behold the duality of man.
uh,
Comedy.
it's funny. So, yeah, 2
That's pretty
saves,
silly.
and he's gone.
You're
All right. Fade should outpoint him now.
yeah, I think he's got him now.
Oh, he's got 2 flash pulses. Okay, Mutt went down. I do think he needs more things in that zone.
Just gonna pick up this. I mean, the officer clearly did not know how to use a gun.
I mean, he was standing in the middle of nowhere.
It felt like a Mulan Mushu moment. Like he was right in front of you.
He was 3 feet in front of you and you missed. Okay, now he's moving up the odalisque to take that zone for surezies.
Certainly belongs to him. I go punch the shit out of that robot.
I don't think you want to give the Ghulam a shot.
But it would be fun to punch the robot.
All right, I think they're calling it.
They're doing math. Yep. 23 point for days. What a world we live in.
Yeah, they're good. All right, you guys calling it? All right. Sure. So the Vanilla Hawk has both zones. That's an additional 4 points to bring him up to 8 points, I believe. You have 1 button push. You have 1 point. And I think that is an 8-1 victory for Vanilla Hawk.
Saladin takes another life.
Thanks you both for playing. Thanks everybody for watching. The little post-game discussion I think we're gonna skip because I don't have audio for the players. But yeah, thanks everybody for playing and watching.
Bye, friends.
Bye. I said bye and then I have to turn it off. 1 second.